Welcome back to the Up in the Sky News. I'm your host, Micah Messer. It's been a packed week in the flight sim community, with PMDG locking in a tight release window for their 777-200ER, a new Microsoft Flight Simulator City update, Navigraph Flight Sim Community Survey results are out, and more. Let's dive in. PMDG has pinpointed the release window for their highly anticipated Boeing 777-200ER for Microsoft Flight Simulator to April 29th through May 1st, 2025. Following rigorous beta testing announced on April 25th, the 777-200ER will feature advanced systems, a detailed cabin, 3 different engine variants, and optimized performance for both Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024. Content creators received an early release variant that many of you have probably seen around the community. The non-disclosure agreement these creators had signed was lifted, along with the release of a trailer for the 777-200ER. We are expecting the freighter variant to drop in the second half of May. The good news for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 users is if you own the 777 in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, you will automatically receive the 2024 compatible versions in the PMDG Operations Center. Next, let's explore a fresh visual upgrade for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Microsoft Flight Simulator dropped City Update 10, United States 1, on April 21st, enhancing 5 iconic cities including Boston, Cleveland, Memphis, Reno, and Tucson. Available for free on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024, this update brings improved photogrammetry and terrain data for a stunning visual experience you come to know with Microsoft. It's a must-see for virtual pilots flying over these regions. Grab it now via the InSim Marketplace. Speaking of updates, let's check in on a classic airliner. Flight Sim Studio rolled out updates for their Boeing 727-200 passenger and freighter versions for Microsoft Flight Simulator. These updates came in version 1.0.9 patch 1, including fixes for the flight director not working in VL mode when the autopilot is off. They also worked the passenger exterior for easier painting for livery creators. This patch also came with the announcement that a Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 compatible freighter and passenger version is now available via Contrail. However, there are requirements. You must first ensure Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is at least on Sim Update 2 Beta, and you have previously activated the aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Available now via Contrail, link below. Now, before we look at what Navigraph survey shows, let's first take a look at what we can expect at FS Expo.
I think this is a great opportunity for the Pilot Club to meet flight sim enthusiasts, to network with other developers and communities, and to promote the hobby of flight simulation.
The atmosphere is absolutely electric. Love it. If you're a beginner, if you're an expert, if you're trying to meet new people, if you want to get your hands on some pretty awesome hardware, this is the place to be. I could not recommend this enough to everyone else. This is just an awesome opportunity to hang out.
It gets together our entire hobby, everyone interested, everything from fixed wing, helicopter, virtual reality, everything in between. It brings us all to one place to collaborate on ideas and bring us all together.
It is a great opportunity if you are a serious flight simmer to meet the developers, to meet the flight sim communities, to see the new products that are coming out, to actually test them, to connect and enhance and continue this great hobby of flight simulation.
Every year we're getting bigger and bigger. There are more and more vendors here, more sim experiences to be a part of.
Navigraph's latest Flight Sim Community Survey was released on April 16th, 2025, offering a deep dive into the pulse of the flight sim world, with over 23,000 enthusiasts sharing their preferences. The results confirm that Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 continues to dominate, holding a commanding 52% of users as their primary simulator, despite the release of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, which has already captured 24.9% of the market in its first year. Together, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024 account for an impressive 77% of simmers' primary platforms, up from just 70.8% in 2023, showcasing Microsoft's growing grip on the market. X-Plane 12 follows at 11.6%, with X-Plane 11 at 2.3%, Prepare 3D trailing at 4.6%, reflecting a diversifying yet Microsoft Flight Simulator-centric landscape. When it comes to aircraft, the Phoenix A320 family reigns supreme in Microsoft Flight Simulator, with a staggering 55.7% of users naming it as their go-to airliner, praised for its study-level systems and realism. The PMDG 737 series isn't far behind at 46.6%, while the PMDG 777 series holds 34.3%, and Anybuild's A350 impresses with 26.1% adoption, especially notable given its shorter time on the market. Over in X-Plane, the free Zibo mod 737-800X leads with 42.6% of users, proving the enduring appeal of high-quality freeware. The survey also crowned the Phoenix A320 as the best release of the past 12 months, earning 18% of votes, followed by the PMDG 777-300ER and F variant at 15%, and the Anybuild's A350 at 13%. Beyond platforms and planes, the survey highlights what simmers value most. A whopping 56.6% say real-world AI traffic is crucial for immersion, with FSLTL leading as the top tool at 44.4%. Virtual air traffic control remains a cornerstone, with VATSIM dominating at 42.4%, though AI-based systems like Beyond ATC and Scienticians are gaining ground at 34.6%. Looking ahead, simmers are buzzing about future releases, with the Bluebird simulations 757 and 767 topping the list at 24%, the PMDG 747 at 20%, and surprisingly, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 stability improvements at 14%, reflecting a community craving polish alongside new content. The survey also sheds light on user habits. Long-haul flights are on the rise, with 5% of simmers now flying sessions over 10 hours, up from 3.3% last year. Plus, 13% of users are logging more than 10 sessions per week, showing the community's growing dedication. For the full 102-page report, packed with insights on hardware, virtual airlines, and more, check out Navigraph's website, link below. What's your take on these trends? Are you part of these trends? Let us know. Now, let's shift gears to a game-changing camera tool. Parallel 42's Chase Plane, the highly anticipated camera add-on, officially launched for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 on April 21st, following a soft launch for Club 42 members in March. Priced at one-time $30, this physics-based camera system overhauls Microsoft Flight Simulator's clunky default controls, offering unlimited custom views, realistic motion effects like turbulence and landing vibrations, and features like flyby and cinematic modes for cinematic replays. Updates since the soft launch include refined UI, smoother view transitions, and fixes for key binding conflicts. Smart View lets you zoom to the cockpit instruments with a click, and the Tower Cam places you at over 3,500 control tower locations. Our Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 support is planned as a free update for a limited time. It's not yet available due to its sim ongoing development. Available now on the Parallel 42 store, link below. Next, let's talk about a rugged new bird hitting the skies. Blackbird Simulations is set to launch the Dirty 30 ADV Alpha for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 on May 1st, bringing a rugged, high-performance adventure aircraft to the sim. Announced on April 26th, this alpha release of the Dirty 30 ADV features a detailed cockpit, customizable liveries, a focus on backcountry flying with stall capabilities. Designed for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024's enhanced terrain and weather systems, it's perfect for pilots tackling challenging bush trips that need a lot of cargo. The Alpha will be available via Blackbird Store with early access pricing and a roadmap for future updates. Link below to see more information and purchase the aircraft when it's released. Now let's look at a classic GA aircraft making a comeback. Carenado has announced their Beechcraft Bonanza F33 Alpha for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 on April 25th, adding a timeless general aviation aircraft to the platform. This detailed rendition features a fully modeled 3D cockpit, realistic flight dynamics, a high-resolution textures, and tailored for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024's upgraded visuals. Known for its sleek design and versatility, the F33A is ideal for short hops or cross-country flights. While we don't have a release date yet, it is set to release soon according to their announcement, via the Microsoft Flight Simulator Marketplace with pricing details to follow. On April 23rd, Toby with the Horizon Simulations team dropped a welcome progress report on their Discord. The progress report outlined at the time the latest update changelog, as well as a bit of career change for the creator himself. The changelog indicated that they fixed an issue with the speed brakes causing unexpected results on landing. Not sure what unexpected results are, but I bet they were spectacular. The biggest change was the welcome news that the Boeing 787-900 mod is now compatible with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. The co-founder did advise everyone to first install Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 Boeing 787-10 via the marketplace first. Details on how to do that are in the Discord progress report linked below. Toby did indicate the aircraft will remain functional in both sims with the native Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 version coming after V2. If you haven't been tracking, Horizon Simulations has been diligently working on a V2 model of their popular 787. They have not released a release date yet, but they did say they were getting closer. But also, they are still a little way away from releasing, stating, "We want to make sure we get it right the first time." A welcome statement from a developer. That's it for this week's Flight Sim news. I dropped a video on April 26th exploring the visual differences between X-Plane 12.2 and Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Go check it out. Share your thoughts on the 777, the Dirty 30, or the Bonanza in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this episode, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and ring that bell to stay in the loop. See you next time, up in the sky.